he's basically running a cutting-edge prosecutor platform, not just locally, not just in the state of Texas, but in this whole country.
Hello everyone, my name is Dominic Selvera. I am a criminal defense attorney. I practice here in the Austin area. I decided to run for Travis County Attorney because as a defense attorney, I see and I experience what my clients go through dealing with the criminal justice system. Things like our cash bail system, which disproportionately affects working class folks, indigent people, people of color, our drug policies that have been wrong and devastating for communities for decades, since Nixon instituted his war on drugs back in the 70s, in the 60s and 70s, and it's time that we make a drastic change. These little baby steps that we've made along the way, we see the positive effects that we can get from them, but it's time that we take huge leaps to fix our criminal justice system.
Protest against the police. I say our generation lacks the leadership of the least. We got bored with the beast. Most of our leaders are either locked in the sea.
We should not have a cash bail system. Yeah, like full stop. We should not have it. There are only 2 countries in the entire world that utilize cash bail, and the United States is one of them.
I didn't know that.
We're beyond the time where we need to end it. So what we're seeing is the extraction of money from poor communities. That in and itself should be a reason to end it. But on top of that, there's no longer a financial incentive for people to show up. So the cash bail system has literally become, can you afford your way to buy your freedom? If you can't afford to buy your way out, you get a different type of justice. If you can't afford to buy your way out, you're stuck in jail, or you're more likely to be coerced into taking a plea because your choices are going to be fight your case, stay in jail, away from your family, away from your job, away from your loved ones, or plead guilty and get to go home the same day. It's a tough choice for people to make. If you've got kids at home that you desperately want to see, you will sign your name on the dotted line and say I'm guilty, regardless of whether you're guilty, just to go home and see your children. So
what do you mean by decriminalize homelessness, and how would that help the homeless population?
If someone is living on the streets, they can't afford housing, they can't afford shelter, that's deeply problematic. And when you punish people because they're poor, you grind them through the criminal justice system, you saddle them with convictions so that when they do get to a stable point in their life, when they are able to afford housing, having these convictions, having these arrest charges, exactly, it's a barrier to employment, it's a barrier to services. So for me, I don't want to prosecute those cases that it's solely based on poverty, because we shouldn't be punishing poverty. So if there were any misdemeanor drug charges, I mean, we're just dismissing those. I mean, that's just going to be our policy, not just marijuana. Any drug case that comes in the county attorney's office, we are not going to prosecute, because I fully believe in fully decriminalizing drugs so that we can actually get to a path to where we offer actual treatment and not continue to criminalize simple possession. You know, it's not right, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of law enforcement resources, and it doesn't make us any safer. The hope is that by decriminalizing issues and trying to provide help, we can end those arrests. That's going to take some work, because the police department, they've got their own discretion, they've got their own policies that they're going to follow, and that's their right to do what they deem appropriate. We hope that by saying this is going to be the outcome, and we don't want you to waste your resources making these arrests, we want to help people. Please join us on this team of helping people and not just relying on arrest after arrest and putting people through the criminal justice system unnecessarily. That's the ultimate goal, to be able to work together with law enforcement, because they're a big part of the system that we have. We need to work together to get to the place to we're not criminalizing every single little thing, and we actually focus on helping people. And that help should not involve involvement with the criminal justice system. It can be done completely separate. We have the unique opportunity to actually make a difference and really turn around that mentality that's focused on incarceration and building new jails in Travis County. We've got to get away from that. We've got to focus on helping people, and that's what we're trying to do.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. So, some real quick useful information, the difference between district attorney and county attorney. The district attorney prosecutes felony cases ranging from state jail felonies to capital offenses, and the county attorney prosecutes misdemeanor cases, that's class A, B, C. Also, they obtain protective orders for special victims cases of victims of domestic violence and whatnot. The county attorney also deals with environmental issues as well. So if there's any issues like where somebody's polluting into a river or anything like that, that would be held and dealt with the county attorney. And again, district attorney is dealing more with felony cases. That's civil rights, grand jury investigations, special prosecutions, things of that nature. So they all matter, but local politics is where it's at, man. That's what really matters. These people are right next to you. You can go to their office. That's where the change really starts. It starts with us getting active, knowing what these people are trying to do.